I'm going to try to do three things. First, on a point of personal privilege, I want to talk about Mayor Webb and mentoring. Second, I want to talk about listening, dialogue, and democracy. And finally, I want to talk about justice. First, on a point of personal privilege, I need you to take a good look at Tay Anderson. And when he seems really tired, you got to say, Tay, are you pacing yourself? We need Tay in Colorado for the long term. Right? Am I right? Being the youngest member of the Denver Public School Board is not going to be the last important position he holds. He needs to feel all of us supporting him. Because the leadership that he's providing here is the leadership that we need in Colorado. And I want to talk about Mayor Webb, who walked all across this city, the first African American to be our mayor, and who saw in Tay Anderson a worthy mentee, who saw in Q a worthy mentee. All of us need to be in this work together, to support each other when we need it. And so, Tay, we are here for you. Number two, I want you all to try to, if you can, remember this email. Engage. Got it? Engage at coag.gov. That is for the purpose of hearing from all of you. Engage at coag.gov. So Matt Baca over there somewhere is the head of our community engagement project, which means his job is to make sure we engage with all of you. And Matt said, Phil, if you could get in front of a crowd with like no one over 50, that would be awesome, because that's the future.
Wait a minute.
Exactly, I'm with you, brother. By the way, how many people here are over 50? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for being here. Because the last time I was here was a walkout for the Dreamers. Anyone else with me that day? All right. We're fighting for the Dreamers at the Supreme Court. We're not going to stop fighting for the Dreamers here in Colorado. And that's what I do as Attorney General. I fight for justice. As Q said, I don't have all the tools, but as Tay said, I do have the tool to sue Donald Trump and the federal government and have a violate our rights. And when Donald Trump threatened to call the military on peaceful protesting, I said, I'll see you in court first. Because we here in Colorado, we know how to fight for justice. We set up a civil rights commission early on. That's right. We got a parade, which is not a parade. It's not a march, it's a parade. Because we have our own commitment to justice. And in our office, that commitment includes overseeing the training, the certification, and the removal of police who don't follow just rules. And we're committed to strengthening and using that authority to build a law enforcement that is worthy of our trust. We are also committed to reforming our criminal justice system. Because right now there are too many people who are incarcerated who don't belong there. And one thing that Tay is fighting for is to go against the school to prison pipeline. Because that's not justice. And we have to fight for opportunity. All of us have to be committed to this principle of equal opportunity. This country was founded on a contradiction. It was founded on the commitment that all people were created equal. And the person who wrote that owned slaves.
That's right.
And we've lived that contradiction, and we've also seen, as Dr. King said, that the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. It only bends when we make it bend. Which is why our voices organize together in a democracy, let's say it with me here, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That's what we fight for in Colorado. And finally, I thank you for staying in this work. In the Bible, it says, justice, justice shall you pursue. Which begs a question. Why twice? Why justice, justice? Because when God first calls on us to act with justice, maybe we're not listening. And so maybe we didn't listen hard enough after Ahmaud Arbery was killed. And maybe we didn't organize enough after we lost Breonna Taylor. But after George Floyd was killed in such an unconscionable way, we listened. We protested. We used our voice, and together we fight for justice. Thank you very much.
Make some noise for the Attorney General, y'all. So I know some of y'all may have some questions, but he's going to make himself available to answer them on our way back and on our journey. Real quick, we got a quick announcement.